Hello everyone, it is me, Bunofficial, and I think you can tell from the previous stuff on my channel that I am currently working on a huge project about rats, and it specifically includes 5 main rats: Nigel Ravioli Mouse, Antonio Pepperoni Mouse, Rathu Brain Cells, Roy Frederick Rorange, and Julius Cheeser. And mind you, this is just a podcast, not a music album, so I will continue the city of Florrat. I will just do this as a little side thing. So anyways, let's dive into our third episode of Down in the Tunnels. Mind you, this is meant for listening purposes only. If you're bored, do not watch this video. You can listen to this while you're just relaxing, studying, doing your stuff, Today's episode is going to be focused on the brothers, Nigel and Antonio. So first off, I'm pretty sure you've all noticed Nigel and Antonio in the game that me and Squid are creating currently, Crimson's Grand Escape. And if you haven't played that, by the way, do go and check out the trailer on my channel and experience the game in Roblox under our group Yes Burger Studios. So if you're unaware of the rats appearing in several parts of the Crimson's Grand Escape story, let me break it down for you. Nigel is a chef who works in the Florence Federal Prison where the gang Crimson's Grand Escape gang are currently in: Crimson, Alex, King, and Player. Antonio does not have a job, though. He is a traveler rat and loves to experience the great outdoors. Well, he has been to many other parts of Italy and other countries like France, the United Kingdom. And if you don't know, Nigel does have a chain restaurant called A Cook of the Pizza, which he has all parts of overground and underground Florence, or shall I say underground Florence as Florrat. And sometimes he does visit the surface to check on his restaurant, and of course, because his job is located on the surface, I'm sure he's spending more time on the surface in Florence than he actually does in Florrat. However, Antonio loves telling stories to the children rats in Florrat and other parts of the globe to inform of his travels, and the rats love hearing his stories. And because he doesn't have a job and his occupants is just traveling around the globe, he sure has a lot of time on his hands to do stuff. But Antonio does, of course, live in Florida. He doesn't just go and travel all the time. He needs to spend some time in his city. And of course, the brothers are very loyal to each other. They spend most of their time hanging out with each other, going around the shops and markets in Florida, as well as Antonio does sometimes go to A Cook of the Pizza to go check on his brother, eat some food, and of course talk, laugh, and have a good time. Nigel and Antonio have been very good to the Mouse family name, and as I'm pretty sure you know, the Mouse family name is very large because let's just say 30% of the population in Florida is under the last name Mouse, and it sometimes does get very confusing. And me and Squid have this little joke where someone says Mr. Mouse please, and then 47 people raise their hand. So anyways, going back to the topic, Crimson's Grand Escape. The game hasn't been fully released yet, as you should know. As of now, the day July 11th, 2024, Crimson's Grand Escape is currently in Chapter 7 and version 1.2. And as you know, the game isn't fully complete yet. So, just a little spoiler about future chapters. If you don't want to hear this, you can mute it for 5 seconds. But Nigel and Antonio are going to be assisting the player in getting out of jail because his wanted posters are like all over the city. So yeah, a little thing there. And as you should know, what is very sad is that humans do not like rats. And if you read issue 3, volume 1 of the Rat Times, you would know that a bad group known as the Rat Busters is currently going around Florrat and exterminating rats, which has been solved in ways that I'm not going to tell you because you have to read it. But Nigel and Antonio do love helping humans who need actual assistance from smart creatures like rats. And from the other characters that have like a really deep backstory, like Julius Caesar, because he is a lab rat, he does have a very deep backstory as a lab rat and does not like to share his personal experiences as a child with anyone else. But that's for another episode. Me and Squid, we didn't really build like a huge story for them because we just kind of made Nigel and Antonio just like two chill guys just chilling. Nigel has a job, Antonio's traveling the globe, and I think that might be it for our episode here today on Down in the Tunnels. Thank you for watching, or shall I say listening to this episode, and make sure you tune in for episode 4 next time. Beneficial out.